hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Going on entertain, so today I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking Baddies Caribbean episode episode 2. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so we start off where we left off. We see Bianca going right at Sapphire. She hit her with the fake and then tries to punch and grab at her face. Not even punch, but grab at her face. Like, we couldn't even get a hey B, hey B.
I came in the kitchen like, hey B, hey B. Don't say
That's all we wanted was a hey B, hey B. We didn't get none of that. Okay. Instead, she went for Sapphire's neck. All right. And they start to get the tussling. Now, Mariah, why are you lying? We saw the receipts last week that Bianca exposed to Mariah about her and Mariah texting around when this was filming and her saying that she kind of wants her lick back for what Sapphire did to her this season, but it's awkward and Suki's there, etc., etc. So you still were planning and plotting on getting a lick back, but you made Bianca do your dirty work. If y'all want to see the receipts, go to my last week's after show. The link will be in the bio and in the comments, okay? So you kind of like set her up. And Mariah's a prime example. This is why you can't make up with people that you fight. Okay? Because of stuff like this. They're going to try to get their lick back. That's what I think. Mariah over there acting like she got amnesia. You not Dory, bitch. She thinks she Dory from Finding Nemo. Okay? She just forgets. She's like, what is going on, huh? What? Bianca. And I'm like, you knew that was going to happen or something like that was going to happen. Okay? My whole thing is Bianca was put on game by the text messages. So I understand that Mariah at that point was good with Sapphire, but I don't think Bianca really knew that they were that cool. So she wanted her lick back for her friend because she didn't think they were that good on terms. She just thought they were like cordial, but apparently they cookie crush girlfriends. So I don't know where all this hate is coming from to Bianca, because I'm like, damn. So Bianca, though, she gagged you because she gagged you hard because all you did was take her wig. You didn't really do much damage, okay? Sapphire was boop, 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 book-a-baka boop, up all up beside your face, okay? All you did was touch her wig. So, you know, Sapphire took the W to me to that one for the first round. So here comes the MVP of the first episode, Cali Salford, aka Blueface's sister. Okay, she's my new favorite baddie because she, to me, is messy, and not even messy. She's scandalous messy. When I tell y'all I live for Cali this episode, y'all can't tell me nothing. Now, I'll tell y'all she did something I didn't agree with, but we'll get to that. But Cali, to me, is the MVP, most valuable baddie, okay? Now, she comes to Natalie, and she's like, get off your chair, that's mine. Let me take over this chair. Let me sit, okay? Get off the throne, bitch. She gagged Natalie. Let me tell y'all why. She made Natalie uncomfortable, okay? Natalie didn't know what to do. Not once has really a girl come along that's really, you know, check Natalie from the jump. Tasiki did it, but it took a little bit of time for her to check her. Cali came in and said, I want your throne. Get off the chair, girl, okay? So Natalie was shook. She's like, what? We're not doing this. We're not going to do this right now. We're not going to do this. We're not doing it. We're not doing this. Because Cali gagged her. Cali said, move out the way. When the queen come through, move like the city. Move out the way. Okay, she hit us with the Beyonce. Natalie was like, what? Okay, so basically what happened was Cali made a post preseason saying how Natalie needs to retire and she needs to be the girl that takes over Natalie's throne. Okay, and that she needs to be the next queen in line. And I'm like, okay, the girl came with agenda. All right, you know, Miss Carlissa put her up to it. That's something that Miss Carlissa would say. Carlissa sat down with Cali. She said, Cali, I know you're doing baddies, and I seen that girl, Natalie. I want you to come for her spot because Natalie is the bitch with the money. So if you could take down the bitch with the money and take her position, you could take over Baddies and bring me home the money. So Cali, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do. You know that's what Carlissa told Cali. And Cali said, okay, mama, I got you. And that's a family full of Crips. So they're gonna stand on business. All right. After that happens, next thing you know, and my whole thing is, Natalie, you might have to step down. Because look at Shawnee. Shawnee stepped down. You don't see Shawnee every scene in every season. She pops up every now and then, but she just be producing and story producing. Okay? And all that drama, mama, Natalie, it's going to start affecting your knees, as we saw in this episode. Your knees is starting to cave in, bitch, because all this thumping. Okay? It's starting to have an effect on you. Your bones are brittle. All right? You getting up there in that age, Nat, don't forget it. Natalie starts yelling for her not to come for her. And then Natalie starts talking about her mama. She's like, your mother. Carlissa's going to be on live in about 5 minutes, okay? She's going to be like, oh, I know Natalie wasn't talking about me. I mean, how would you like if I talked about your white mother? Like, Carlissa's going to get on live and read Natalie down. Just give it a few minutes, okay? So out of nowhere, Mariah, because mind you, it's hectic, snatches up Cali because she bumped her. The only bump that we know exists is between Lemmy Pepper and some of the baddies. So not too much. Like, when did she bump you? The cameras didn't catch it. Please. Like Beyonce says, move out the way. Get out the way if you don't want to get bumped, Bookie butt. That's like stand next to a fight right there and they fighting right there. You mad because you get knocked upside the head. What you think was going to happen? Duh. So she snatched her up, which I just feel like Mariah wanted a moment, okay? Where Jackie said, you need a moment. You need a moment. You needed a moment. That's what it was given to me. You needed a moment, okay? Next thing you know, Bianca was jumping in too. Now, Bianca, you don't know these girls from a can of paint. And that's the thing with Bianca. She's so down the ride. Bitch, you so down the ride for some bitches. And look how it ends up. You and Mariah don't even talk right now. So she riding for Natalie. She riding for Natalie, starts to hit on Cali. And I'm like, you don't know these girls from a can of paint, and you really don't know Nat like that. So you fight for her is foolish because you're new on the scene. So you don't even owe her any type of loyalty. Scotty barely busts the move. I said, oh, that's good, Scotty. Okay? Because Nat bucked you upside your head last season. So you need to, allow her to, fight her own battles and let her go through what she has to go through. Okay? Good job, Scotty. All right? Next thing you know, Natalie says she thinks it's her moment. Okay? So she sees a point where she could get Cali. She tries to go for Cali. Next thing you know, them knees start to buckle. I said, oh. Natalie ran out of Bengay the night before, girl. So the knees was at a raw state. So she buckled at the knee. The moment she started to come for Cali, she buckled at the knees. I said, look at you, Dad. See that she done told you need to retire. Soon Natalie's gonna need an OTC card for medications. Okay? Natalie gonna be in the line with OTC card in Walgreens and a CVS if you don't start fighting these bitches. You gonna learn. God gonna teach you. Okay? So she starts to go for she tries to go for Caliway. She ends up getting close to her. And I'm sorry, but Caliway looked like she was working that Nat. All I seen was boot, 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 boot. Boot, 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 boot. You see that? I dropped her and I picked her up. She dropped Nat and picked her up. That's just what I seen from the little corner. I'm like, damn, Nat, you letting her fuck you up. No wonder she was so mad. Red wig came off, and of course, a cap came about her head, okay? A golf cap. And I also wonder, do they have a nigga on the zoo set with golf caps on standby? Like he just carries a whole bunch of Zeus golf caps, and every time they throw, they're like, okay, here you go, boom, here you go, boom, here you go, boom. Like, I just wonder, okay? So Cali starts to turn into a crip. Now, y'all know she came from a family full of crips. She like, what's cracking? What's bracking? What's cracking? Schoolyard crip, nigga. What's up? What's up, nigga? So she starts to turn into a mini Krishan, full blown blue face. Okay, the only thing she needed to do was and yeah, that's all she that's all she had to do. I'm like, okay, the blue face. It came into her spirit. I said, damn, you really is Blueface's sister. All right. Cali starts yelling at Natalie, go take care of Journey. She needs a mom. Now it's Mother's Day, so I'll keep my comments to myself. But I will say, I think Nat, at the end of the day, say what you want about her, she's providing financial wealth for her daughter. And that's something a lot of us wish we had from our parents, providing generational wealth that they would have passed down. She may not be there all the time physically because she's baddie shot a clock, but just know her daughter will appreciate that generational wealth. Because baby, if that was me, the things I would have done, I'm telling you, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Natalie goes out there, she looking like a majorette DD4L dancer. She's like, where's my car? Where's my truck? Is this my truck? This is my truck though? Like, what's up? Y'all playing games. I'm a millionaire. I'm a self-made millionaire though. Like, what's up? Wow, y'all want to play and come for me? I just wanted her to do move to the beat, move to the beat, move to the beat. I just wanted her to do the I just wanted her to do the shake and then the drop and the pop and then split, okay? Because Natalie was dressed for a good old stab battle, okay? I said, I know that's right. Anyways, she starts looking for her car and everything. So this is when Cali, I was like, okay, now you're doing too much. She started spitting because she spit at Mariah. And you know Carlissa taught you better than that, bitch. So I didn't like that. I ain't like that. That was nasty. I don't like spit because you don't know what somebody got. Ugh. You feel me? Like, that was like back up. Like, that's disgusting. Maybe gonna back up from the camera. Like, you feel me? Next thing you know, Jocelyn gonna come out. Not Jocelyn, but Tommy. Insert the security guard with the spit on his face. That's what I was thinking of. That was really nasty. Like, ew. Now, Cali says she's always been like the outsider in life. And not gonna lie, she strikes me as the girl that puts herself in these situations. But she's her mom's daughter. So she's a messy bitch. But I like her for that. I'm sorry. Like, I just like somebody who comes in and wreaks havoc and doesn't care. But there's limits, though. The spitting is kind of like you doing too much. But besides that, it was a key to me. It was a key because we never really seen that. Like, Tasiki did it, but she didn't do it to the full extent. It was a whole lot of like, she couldn't get around security and like, you know, but like, Cali gagged Natalie. You could tell Natalie was like, wow, like this girl really came and gagged me and left. Okay. Now Sapphire walks up and asks for a fair one. And like I said, she has a baseball cap. I told y'all they got them hats on standby. So she starts asking for a fade in a thump with Bianca. And Bianca spits. At this point, was y'all like trained by Billy Goats before going on this season? Because the spitting is just too much. And y'all is landing too. Y'all nasty asses. Mariah's like, oh, that's something I'm gonna have to check my friend in private. You know damn well you didn't really check Bianca. You said, damn girl, why you spit that? Ugh. But you ain't check her. Okay. Next thing you know, her and Sapphire start to get the fighting. And the wrong thing Sapphire did in that fight, she turned around. So she turned around the middle of it. Next thing you know, it looked like it has the security not got into it. She would have got Bianca. And she starts to booka baka boo. Next thing you know, her arm said book. And that was popped out of place. Okay. I know somewhere Suki was like, I don't like you, Sapphire, but get that bitch. Get a Sapphire. Get a Sapphire. I like you though. Like, you know, Suki was watching at home cheering, saying, I don't like you, but still get her. Okay. So in this situation, though, I just feel like Sapphire has a right to get her lick back because one, you snuck her, and two, now you just spit at her. So us as viewers can't be mad at Sapphire for now constantly want to fight Bianca because Bianca's a troll. During this whole fight, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all on that coming up Miami? This is Bianca in the fight. She's happy. She's snickering around, full smile, teeth grinning. That's Bianca. Just smiling, grinning, having a good old time, just throwing stuff. She's like a dangerous Teletubby. Like, you just really gotta watch out for the bitch. Now, she is the true definition of boom chancleta. Y'all remember when Biggie was getting chased by Stunner Girl outside, and I said that Biggie need to throw a shoe and say boom chancleta and just gag the bitch? Bianca is the true definition of what I was talking about, because she always gonna gag you. She might not hit you first, but she gonna find a way to gag you. She gonna throw a shoe, a brick, an eyelash. She gonna throw something. Like, Sapphire's lucky there was no mace around, because she would have got mace. Like, I'm just saying, Bianca's the type of bitch you gotta get her first. You can't let her get you. You gotta get her. You gotta get her. Okay? So Cali turns her attention to Meatball. And Meatball was worried about the turkey, lamb chops, and beefaroni. So then, by the way, a few things I want to mention. Zeus hired some finance security guards, and Security Babe might have a replacement soon. And also, Jayla's confessionals cringe as a motherfuck. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Jayla Mina fans, but her confessionals are very cringe. It gives off like rehearsed, fake, and weird. Yay, she's like, yeah, yes. Like, I'm just like, ooh, like, it's so cringy to me. So I'm like, ooh, it's giving who's oh yeah, ET's cringy confessionals. It gives ET cringy confessionals. Okay, that's what it gives to me. Now Natalie, Aubrey, and oh yeah, so when Cali turned her attention to Meatball wasn't having it. Meatball was like, what's up? You starting ish with the whole crew. What's up with that? I don't mess with that though. I don't mess with that. So Cali's like, you a follower too? What's up? On Schoolyard. So next thing you know, they start going back and forth. I'm like, wait a minute. Cali, press the brakes, bitch. You can't fight the whole house now. You would have thought Blueface is joining Cali to fight all the bitches. Because the way she was acting, she had an army behind her. I said, let me find out Carlissa's joining the season. Because you acting very bold. I don't think she had a right to go at Meatball like that, because I feel like Meatball was minding her business. She literally was standing there. It's not like she was on the other girl's side even like, oh my God, she's crazy. Like, she was minding her business. So it's like, why are you mad? That is where I say, she's doing a little bit too much. But I live for the chaos. I'm sorry. We need that for TV. It's funny. Okay? So Natalie, Aubrey, and Scotty and Jayla meet. My job, I found out T. That whole meeting, they were already in Barbados. That's what you call a filler scene. They filmed that in Barbados after the Miami incident with all that stuff that happened. Because the location is in Barbados. Zeus editors, get it together. I'm just saying. So they were there, and they're talking about whatever happened before. Aubrey's just like, so this is what happens, like, with the baddies? Like, you guys are, like, crazy. Like, whoa. That's crazy. So Aubrey, her eyes are bulging out and just in shock, because she found out who Blueface is, and she thought they were from the Blue Man Group. This is why Aubrey was good for this show. She's a kid. She thought that Blueface was from the Blue Man Group. Okay? Aubrey, Blueface is a Crip, not a band member. So you got the wrong band, okay? He represents the color blue, but not from the Blue Man Group. All right? Wrong group. So Natalie says, I don't know Cali. I don't know why she's coming for me. My whole thing, I hate when Natalie does this, when she acts like she doesn't know somebody, meanwhile she knows people. Like Natalie knew an idea of who E.T. was during the auditions. Like, I hate when she does that, because it's like, come on now, you're on social media a lot. Like, you peep shit. You're not stupid. So you knew who the heck Callaway was. You saw her get dragged when we all saw her get dragged by Krishan in that driveway. Like, we all saw that, because it was all over the blog. So it's like, don't act like this is some random girl that just walked in and you're like, who is that? Like, you know of her. You might not know her, but you know of her. I hate bitches who act like they don't know of somebody. Like, girl, bye. Like, okay. Sure, Jan. All right. So Natalie announces Clarmina. Before then, Jayla says she's not letting it go with Biggie. I'm sorry, but Jayla, you're doing too much. You said Biggie said it was on site. You got that fade. She took your chain. Why do you want to keep dragging it on, especially after you got the chain, which we'll get a little bit later on? Why? Because it's giving like you just want a story. And out of all people, you want to continue beefing with Biggie? I'm just saying. So she announces Clarmina. Everybody's like, woo! Now, I wasn't the biggest Claremont Twin fans with them on the show. After the show, I was, because they're boss bitches. They leveled up from being on reality television, and they're international models now. That's where I became a fan of them. But during the show, not really. They were funny, don't get me wrong, but like I wasn't like, yes, Clarmina. Like, no. That's just me. Anyways, Biggie and Tasiki end up meeting, and Biggie looks great with the bangs, okay? Big Dominicana blowout, okay? You feel me? So she got a new install. She like, bro, I had to get a new install. They ripped out my wig, you feel me? Don't it look good? Tasika, look good. I look good. What you think? Yeah, I look good. So I'm like, yes, okay. Biggie got her wig back, but she gonna get it snatched again soon. All right. So Siki's like, oh, what happened? Like, are you okay? She's checking in on her. And she says, you need to give the chain back. No, Tasiki, you're a hypocrite. I'm sorry. Had that been Tasiki and she got in a fight with, let's say, Marsh, or she got in a fight with Krishan, or one of these other girls that she don't like that stands next to her man, you would have kept the chain. So I don't want to hear none of that talking about get a chain back. Because it's Biggie, she got to give it back now. Okay. But let that be anybody else, it would have been a whole thing about, ooh, she keeping the chain. But Biggie got to give it back, though. That's the stuff I don't like. And it bothers me in my spirit. Okay? I don't like that. Biggie, you shouldn't have gave the chain back. I would have said I lost it. Better yet, I would have said I ate it.
I'd have been like, bro, I put it, I don't know what happened, bro. I had like a sandwich, bro. And like, bro, like next thing you know, shit was gone. I was shitting diamonds, bro. Like, I don't fucking know, bro.
Like, I would have came up with a whole excuse. I don't got it. I lost it. Let me say he's getting another one. All right? I don't care. Get it back like Mariah did and Smiley did. How about that? Okay? So Mariah and Bianca join, and Bianca's like, I'm going to be on timing for my friend. Like, that's what I'm going to do. Like, you feel me? I'm going to be on timing for Bianca, for Mariah. Like, that's just how the friend I am. So anytime I see Sapphire, I'm going to fight Sapphire because I don't care. And that's just how I am. Okay? Mind you, the girls is looking at her crazy because they don't know that Mariah was telling her, like, yeah, like, we need to get that link back to Sapphire. Like, we need to get that link back, basically. To everybody, it just looks like Bianca's just defending her friend. So Mariah's very sneaky with that. And I don't like that because it's making Bianca look bad. Meanwhile, you were telling her that you kind of weren't really over it in that whole situation in Jamaica. So that's the part I don't like. Even Tasiki was like, I don't know why she just don't follow her friend's orders, because her friend wasn't telling her those orders. So she was playing, real, sneaky with it. And if I was Sapphire, bitch, you need to keep your left eye open, girl, because that bitch not your friend, like Johnson said. And she gonna get you. All right? So some of the girls end up going on a PJ, and the others go and fly separately. And to be honest, the PJ placements aren't even exclusive like that anymore, because we see how last season went. I'm just saying. The Claremont twins make their debut. Y'all know they had a whole lot of surgery. Now, the body looks good. The face, the body looks good. Now, they're not ugly, but the face, it's waxed out. That's the only thing. But I love the Claremont twins. They're Haitian. I have to love them. I'm Haitian. I'm Caribbean. You feel me? So, you feel me? Like, yo fè un pil kob. Ou kon sa m'di la? Like, yo fè un pil kob pou fami yo, so m'ap toujou reme yo. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna always be, I'm gonna always have a special place in the heart for that. But I just wish that they didn't get so much done. Anyways, they get to the mansion. And the girls are excited. Shannon's like, it was like a big upgrade from like season 14 because it was like outdated. Yeah, it was like really outdated. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Aubrey, don't get slick out your mouth, bitch, because you're going to get popped in their eyeballs too. One after the other. Because you getting a little slick in them confessionals. She's like, I've been to like a lot of like big mansions and like exclusive clubs. No diddy. But a lot of these girls, I know they haven't been to like big mansions and stuff, but it's like, don't act so excited like you've never had anything good before. Like, that's all. Aubrey, don't get popped. I'm telling you, one baddie's not gonna like your confessionals too much. You're gonna end up getting popped. They shade. Because don't act like, the Claremont twins haven't had the luxuries in life. Because I didn't see them get too excited. Because they've been in mansions before. All right? So the girls get to the main house, and the other group of girls get there, and they all meet in the middle. So Jayla ends up snapping on Biggie and says she don't want her in the same house. And the thing with Jayla, she makes me exhausted when she talk. And I don't hate the girl nothing, but I just feel tired by the time she finished talking. She'd be like, so like you, Biggie, I don't want you in this house because we are going to fornicate in this home, and I don't want you to articulate what you want to do in this home in your Spanish vernacular and staying in this home comfortably sleeping towards me. I don't want that. Now, me and Natalie agreed on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't that exhausting? I'm like, she makes me tired when she talks. Am I the only one? I'll be like, oh my God. Like, I'll be feeling exhausted. Like, damn, girl. Anyway, she starts to confront Biggie and basically tells her she doesn't want her in the same house as her. This is what I mean when she's dragging it. You ain't got to even say the same house thing. Just pop her. Just pop her. Okay? Because it's like, it's giving Baddies East mentality, and we all saw what happened. So, yeah. Anyways, she starts dragging it with her. They start going back and forth.
Biggie's like, bro, but no, I am going to stay in this house, though. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to stay in this house, though. Yeah, I'm going to stay in this house, though. Yeah.
So she starts walking around, looking for a room. She poking out the window. She poking out the window. She trying to see where her room at. It don't really look like you got a room, Biggie. Okay, so she ends up going back to the center of the house. Mind you, Jayla's following her like a damn ghoul. And I'm like, it's not funny. Like, as much as she thinks it's a key, it's really not a key, to be honest. Biggie, you did say it was on site. So don't forget that either. Big Bigs. Okay. So next thing you know, her and Biggie start to go back and forth when they get back to the middle of the house. And Jayla ends up popping her. Now, I don't think Biggie got snuck. I'm going to say that. Biggie did not get snuck because they're looking at each other. But you ever seen a bitch get hit? She shock hit her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you argue with a bitch, but you didn't think the bitch was going to actually hit you, so you in shock. It's not a sneak, but it's a shock. A shock hit. Like, you're boom. Like, you see? Like, you was in front of me, but, like, you get what I'm saying? It's a shock. Boom. Like, bitch, you was right there. You feel me? But, like, it's not like you was there. You was talking and then now, boom. Like, that's a sneak. So she didn't sneak her. I will say that. She didn't sneak her. I just wish Biggie fights back. And I've always said this. I know last episode she didn't lose completely like I thought she did going back and watching it. But I just hate the fact that, like, you could tell she's a super sensitive person and she wears her heart on her sleeve because she cries very quickly. I'm not like that. So it's irritating me watching that sometimes because it's like, bitch, fight back. Fuck her. You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you like getting her, letting her get you to the point where you're like breaking down crying? So apparently when she popped her, she like freaking tore Biggie's lip or something, started bleeding. So Biggie starts to cry and she's like,
bro, I don't want to talk to you, Sapphire.
Sapphire's like, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
Biggie's like, bro, I don't want to talk, bro. Bro, you mad weird, Natalie. You a weird ass bitch, Natalie. Like, what? Like, what?
So she starts to cry. She starts to cry. Scotty's consoling her. Jayla's, Sapphire's consoling her. in the meantime, in between time, Jayla's ranting. And she was like, when people walk into a room, they say how beautiful I am and all this. Jayla, I done seen her in person before. She is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but she was very unapproachable. Like, like she looked like she was like having a bad day. So I'm like, yeah, never mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Anyways, even the twins felt like she was over exaggerating about the scratch Biggie allegedly gave to her. Because she claims that Biggie gave her a scratch like under her eye and she has to put makeup under it. So the scratch could have been there because she said she did put makeup over it. So I'm not denying the scratch. But see how God do you? You was complaining about that scratch, and next thing you know, there's a bitch by the name of Gretchen, okay? Gully Gretch from the hood, and she bit you, okay? You let Gully Gretch from the hood bite your skin off and you tore you to the point where we could see white bone and meat on your chest now because of that. So I know that scratch don't mean nothing to you no more, do it? I'm just saying. You see how God do? You complain all that much. God said, you mad about that scratch? I'm going to show you. I'll show you a scratch, all right. And then next thing you know, Gully Gretch from the hood comes. That's Gretch's new nickname, y'all. We got a new nickname for Gretch. Gully Gretch from the hood. Gully Gretch from the hood. Okay, we got a new nickname for Gretch. Gully Gretch from the hood. Okay, that's going to be her new nickname. Because she a nigga. Okay, so next thing you know, Aubrey's like, Jayla, do you feel bad for her? She's crying. You don't feel bad? No. Why? Jayla's like, no. My whole thing is, Aubrey, this isn't, the feel for the sympathetics and, the pity parties. No shade. It's just not it. You on the wrong field, Buki, right? This is network app television, okay? Where it gets real raw, okay? And they thump for a living. So I'm just saying, I get where she was coming from because Biggie was getting emotional, but Biggie did say it was on site. I just feel like Jayla was dragging out the situation because you saying she can't stay in the same house as you, that's doing too much. You could have fought her in the same house day and night. How about that? They're saying she can't be in the same house as you. That gives like Mean Girl, and it gives like I'm better than. Because it's like, who are you? You haven't been around for like 3 seasons. You just came back. I'm just saying. At least Biggie done did 3 seasons now in a row. You just did 1 season, and now it's coming back. Because if you were that girl, you would have been came back. No shade. Anyways, okay. We see Bianca and Meatball entering. So they're like, woo! They come in. Meatball's like, what's happening? What's popping, nigga? So she comes in with her beanie, brand endorsement down, okay, showing off her brand. And also, Natalie and Biggie, they start getting into it. So Biggie, oh no, that was after. I'm tripping. Bianca and Meatball come in, they start talking or whatever, and then Sapphire's already like, okay, she's already like, she ready to squabble, okay? So rightfully so though, you spit at her, you snuck her. I'm sorry, Sapphire has all rights to want to fight Bianca day and night, because I would have got to get you, bitch. I'ma get you, okay? She had a point. So we see Mariah like trying to see what's going on or whatever, acting like she's oblivious to everything going on. Now I see why they was on Mariah's ass. Now it makes everything now is making sense. Bianca is behind the security, whatever. Sapphire is trying to get through to her. Meatball's like, you pussy, Bianca? Why you fight her? Fight her then. Fight her. And I'm like, wait a minute. You see big burly security niggas in the way. What you think little Bianca gonna do? She can't even get through. So security source gets out the way, and they start to get the thumping. Okay? And it kind of cuts off there. But before then, we see Aubrey trying to calm down Biggie. So she's like, Biggie, take a deep breath. She starts to meditate. I said, Aubrey on the wrong show. Now she's trying to do mediation meditation session. So she's like, be one with yourself. Breathe in, breathe out, exhale. breathing. Danny Kane, 1, 2, 3. Ha. And I'm like, that's not gonna work in this field, bitch. Okay, a bitch gonna have to punch to get the aggression now. This ain't yoga. Baby, come over, let me see you do that yoga. This ain't it. This ain't it. So midway through, the meditation wasn't working for Big B.
So Biggie was like, bro, but you always baddie shot a clock though. You always baddie shot a clock though. Every time a bitch get punched, you in a baddie shot a clock though.
When I tell you I screamed when Biggie said, Biggie said every time a bitch get punched, you take a shot. She said, bitch, you Andy Cohen. This ain't Watch What Happens Live. Why you want to take a drink every time something go down? When I tell y'all, this is why I love Biggie. She's funny. When I tell you I scream when she said that, because it's true though. Every 2 seconds, Natalie, baddie shot a clock. She was at Kanye West house talking about baddie shot a clock. You think that nigga know what the fuck a baddie shot a clock is? Child, the episode sort of is there. Next week look like it's gonna be popping. And we got Gully Gretch from the hood coming in next week. And y'all know the hot topic is Gully Gretch from the hood saying the N-word, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. And we're all babies.
No personal thing.